A year ago, you could argue the most famous thing ever to have happened in Leicester was the unearthing of the remains of King Richard III, but that may have been surpassed by the city's football team being crowned champions in May, after putting the rest of the Premier League to the sword. Those achievements are still celebrated in the area, although this season hasn't been so easy. Claudio Ranieri blamed himself for the midweek 5-0 embarrassment at Porto. He's now calling on his players to show more fight in the weeks ahead.
Good afternoon. Last season, we won because some teams didn't fight as well as us. And then we must to come back, not to win the title, but to defend the title, to be knowing the relegation zone. That is what we want to do.
And a respectable defence of the trophy is important to the Leicester story, because not since Manchester City 78 years ago has a team been relegated the season after winning the league title. In a year of unparalleled history for Leicester, they've had plenty of reasons to be cheerful. On the one hand, they've qualified top of their Champions League group with a game to spare, but on the other, they are just 2 points and 2 places above the Premier League relegation zone. So how have fans felt about them balancing domestic and European ambitions?
I think it's the European stuff that's knocked us about a bit, because they've put all the heart and soul into the European. But I believe at the end they'll come through.
We need to make sure that we're secure by the time it comes down to the last 16 in the Champions League. I think between now and then is such a crucial moment for us.
I don't want to be in relegation again, doing a relegation battle. It's just like, it's hard, isn't it? So it was like when we came out of the relegation zone, the first season we came in. So if we finished 10th, like 11th, I'll be happy, more than happy.
All those people that are saying get rid of Ranieri now, I mean, they're just absolute fools. He was fantastic last season, just something that's a little different this season, not put his finger on it yet.
Tough times now, but it all seems so easy for Leicester last season, when they were certainly singing from the same hymn sheet.
When it's coming from the left, and they've already scored, Leicester City.
They might find themselves up against Real Madrid or Bayern Munich after Monday's Champions League draw, but the manager is trying to keep a level head.
In my experience, never I go high, never I go down. Always I say, in the balance there is the truth. And of course, I spoke early with my players and I said to them, this year it will be a difficult year for us. We start not very well, but it's important to be strong, together, united. This is the key moment. This part of the season is our key moment.
With the Champions League knockout stages now on hold until February, Leicester have the chance to steady things up in the Premier League. Easing any fears of relegation will be high on their list of priorities, meaning 3 points here against Manchester City on Saturday will be very welcome indeed.